everybody. Welcome back to another week with us, your good friends Tim, Quentin, and John. Very selfish of me to put myself first, but you know,
What the fuck?
public education failed me. So, we're back with mini-sode number whatever, episode 61, and we're gonna ramble about life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, and Avatar 2, Land of Water.
Join Pikachu, Ash, and the gang. The Mandalorian is great in the new series, and let's check out what's new in the world of pop culture with your hosts John, Tim, and Quentin, and a podcast we call Rewind
and Reload.
Before we get too far into it, so you know, last mini-sode, right? That I was drinking Liquid Death, and we did the bit about getting sponsored by a bunch of stuff, right?
Yeah.
We're still not sponsored by anything, but hold on.
Now you just fucking got me hard and then pulled it away. Oh, you got a hat.
But now he bought more Liquid Death merch.
Look at that. Look at that.
Is that a Liquid
Sick
Death
ass
Chainsaw
fucking-
Man crossover?
Yeah.
No, no, it's not.
No, it's not. But yeah, it's kind of a funny story. I'm gonna give it the old safe for YouTube, safe to for people listening. I will say that I bought it on a holiday that not a lot of people celebrate in April, and I don't actually remember hitting the purchase button.
Are we not even allowed to say the numbers 4 and
I mean,
20?
we can't. I guess we could, but
I mean, we can talk about how. I guess I can't. There was someone in my town who took 4 happy gummies at once when their body weight said they should have only taken half.
what happened?
The fire department was called.
Oh, shit.
That's great. That's so awesome. Is that how you found out?
Yeah. I don't know
Okay.
names, so I guess it's not too revealing for anyone involved, but that did happen.
That's awesome. That'd be the easiest, like, because I guess, like, being on the fire department, I guess you'd get that call and it would most likely come through as, like, almost an overdose call.
That is what it came through as, yes.
And you'd show up and be like, you're fine, go to bed.
Just like, yo, you need some chips, dog.
Yeah,
That's
it's
it.
like, you're fine. Go sit on the couch and watch fucking Adventure Time for the next 6 hours.
Nah, because then they're going to get to the episodes with like the Lich and shit, and then they're just going to have like an existential crisis. It's just
I
going
would
to be a
just be
bad
like-
time.
See, if I showed up to that call, I'd be like, yo, you got any gummies left? I'll chill out with you.
Apparently they bought
We
them at
can
the
make
smoke
this a
shop in
party.
town, so like...
Oh, so it was like Delta 8 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
That stuff's
okay.
crazy.
Yeah, it is pretty weird.
Because my one friend brought over the cigarettes, like I think it's the Delta 8 ones.
Yeah,
And I had one
think,
of them. Same thing as the freaking Razzle Bazzle, man. It's like this.
Razzle
Like I
Bazzle.
felt the same way.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't like. I understand how it works, but it's just weird.
Is it gonna put like holes in my brain?
No,
that's spice, right? Doesn't that
Yeah,
do that?
so it's not just
K2,
like
whatever
never
that
did
shit was
that.
called.
it's not like
I'll say I never did
potpourri
that.
sprayed with chemicals. It's like it has something to do with like there's like some like hydrogen bond, some kind of a I don't know, some kind of a bond on the molecule on like the 7th molecule in regular
Okay.
Razzle Dazzle, and then Delta 8, that molecule is it's like the binding is on the 8th molecule, so there's some weird loophole that makes it so it's legal.
Oh, since it's technically not the same chemical compound,
Yes,
but it has the same
exactly.
chemical effects.
Yes.
They haven't put it down under the same.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
It's
surprised
really
that
weird.
they haven't jumped all over that yet.
I believe
Yeah,
it
you
is
would-
like 30% less psychoactive or something like that.
You would
is the
think in
stats.
such a deep red state, they'd be like, that's not allowed.
I'm pretty sure there's only like there might be 2 states where it's illegal, but I could even be wrong on that. It might be legal everywhere.
And we're one of them?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
You will still fail a drug test though, so it's not the perfect solution.
Bro, I don't work.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah.
So
I'm
then,
not.
yeah,
I'm not a wage cuck.
I'm not a wage cuck. I'd recommend giving them a try. They're pretty fun. I like them. For something that's legal in the state that we live in, it's worth it.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm gonna go do 4 of them.
I'm gonna go do some.
I mean-
some Formula 409.
Isn't that a cleaner?
Yeah,
I think that's a little different.
I'm gonna put that in a bottle with some doo doo and make some jankum.
Some jankum, some good
Is
old
that how you
bleach
make
and doo doo
jankum?
jankum. No,
I think you
jankum's just poop by itself.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just poop.
And you put the
okay.
balloon
You
over
s-
the. I think it's a myth. Also, I don't think there's ever been like.
No, you can do this. This is a real thing that people do, I thought.
I thought jankum was like a myth. Like it's something like some shit poster made up on 4chan, and then like.
I thought
because-
homeless people do jankum.
Is that true? All I know is we had a discussion about this either on this podcast or the last podcast we did about jank. Me and Quentin did about jankum.
Jankum isn't completely fake. The
Where
real
it's just
version is
doo-doo in a-
tragic.
It's doo-doo in a bottle. You put a balloon over it and let it.
So, jankum, it was done by, it's a cheap high that street children in Zambia were using.
Okay.
The first mention of it was in 1998. The New York Times brought it up in a story about the plight of Zambian AIDS orphans.
Oh,
Wow. Side note, Quentin, are you going gray?
No,
Or
it
did
does.
you dye your hair? Okay.
no,
Either
yeah,
way,
my
it looks
little
great.
sister just did my hair.
Yeah. Either way, it looks awesome.
Thank you.
But because our friend Joey just dyed his hair gray or
Oh,
silver. I guess.
gotcha. Yeah, no, mine's just bleached out.
Oh, it looks good.
Got some little lowlights, you know.
gotta get that summer.
I'm thinking about
that hot
getting
boy
frosted
summer cut.
tips.
Hot boy summer.
Gotta get that Chet Hanks cut.
No. I will be doing everything I can to not be like Chet Hanks. Actually, I don't know.
if I know who that is.
That's Tom Hanks' son, who's like
Tom
fucking-
Hanks' son.
He's the kid who
that's
started
right.
White Boy Winter or whatever the fuck it was.
No, it was White Boy Summer, I thought.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No,
Fucking
so like
weirdo.
he's really annoying, but like have you seen the interview he did with Channel 5?
No,
It's a very
I've seen the part of the clip on TikTok. I take that back.
it makes him a lot more bearable, I guess. Like he doesn't seem as bad.
Speaking of Channel 5, did you see that he was like on the ground in Ukraine for a week?
Yeah, I haven't watched the video yet. I need to,
I
but
was like, what
the
the fuck? Like it was
My
like
man's not
because you know how
fucking
he'll
around.
post like clips from the full video on TikTok, and like I saw the one of him in Ukraine. And I was like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Fucking Andrew's a war journalist now. And then the very next week, it was like him. I don't remember what the fucking next weird thing that he talked to was. It's always those like fringe right groups.
Yeah. I like that though. I don't know.
Same. The Bigfoot hunting video is still my favorite Channel 5 video. Even though I think that was all gas, no brakes when that was still around, but you know, it's Channel 5. It's Andrew.
Yeah. No, that like I don't know. I definitely am very like envious of what he does because I think he's
Same.
making some of like not only like the best just like content in general, just but like also like the best like news.
Yeah, the best like amateur journalistic content. I think
Yeah.
it's really good.
It's insane. My man's killing it.
So, John, do you want to talk about the elephant in the room? The Na'vi in the room, if you will?
Sure can.
You made a very public hit piece on this podcast about James Cameron's Avatar.
I would say that it was a straight up slam poetry podcast.
Remix, yeah. And now they've just released, is it Planet of Water or World of Water? World at War?
I think it's World of Water.
Way of Water.
Way of Water.
Do you want to talk about how the bad guy is back, I guess? Did you see this?
I did not see that.
So there's that.
The only thing that I saw was the main guy. I only saw stills. I didn't watch the trailer yet.
Okay, so I actually went to go see Doctor Strange with my family, and I was forced to watch the entire trailer for Avatar while I was there because it played before the movie,
Well, they have a baby. I see that.
The movie's stupid. It looks dumb.
I guarantee you, it all looks like a giant. Because if the first movie was just to show off like 3D stuff, this movie is just to show off like, look how good we can make water look.
Yeah, like it's just, ay caramba.
I guess the only thing that I saw that I will say that I guess was impressive to me was that Kate Winslet broke the world record for longest holding her breath the longest underwater and beat Tom Cruise by almost a full minute.
What?
And I think that's the only thing that I will say. During the filming of this, she had to be underwater for one of the scenes, which I don't know why she had to be underwater.
She held her breath for over 7
everything
minutes.
Yeah.
We have all this other fucking technology in the world that we can make all this other shit look realistic, but we had to have her.
Tom Cruise, because he held his breath for like 6 minutes in Rogue One.
Actually,
Mission Impossible.
Now that I know that it was just like also to beat Tom Cruise, I'm more okay with that.
But yeah, no, the bad guy, the like mercenary guy from the first movie comes back. He has an avatar body now.
Oh, is that what's going on? I didn't fucking pick
there's
up
that
on
there's
that
that
at all
avatar
from
with
the
like the
trailer.
buzz cut, and he's got like a bird tattoo on his arm in the same place that the villain in the first one had a bird tattoo.
Okay.
So the main two people have an adopted human son?
Yeah, that's what I was curious about too. Like, is
How
she
does
not
that
some
work?
hybrid or like
Is she not the pregnant one in the fucking trailer?
dog? I have no idea.
No, they have
this trailer makes no goddamn sense.
They have a not human
It's
baby
bad.
too. But then there's
Yeah, they have a human baby.
kid?
They have a Na'vi baby. Like, what the fuck is going on? Decide what.
But the
lane
human
we're
one
in
doesn't
here.
make sense. Like,
He's got
you
dreads.
can't
He's
breathe.
white.
Send him home. Send him somewhere
No,
else.
he was wearing a mask in every scene.
Where are they getting the oxygen?
They're pissing it out of their ponytails, dog.
It's a chemical rebreather like the one in Star Wars that Obi-Wan wears in Episode 2.
Yeah, it's a chemical rebreather. Duh.
Where it takes away the
Sorry, I
hydrogen
don't understand
molecule
science.
and makes it so you can breathe just the oxygen. It's not at all a plot contrivance so Obi-Wan can swim on Kamino.
I don't think that's how any of this works, but
Wait,
We're
no,
gonna
that wasn't
go
Kamino.
with it.
That was Episode 1 on Naboo.
yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck, dude. Now
Got
we're
my
gonna
Star
get
Wars
called
lingo
out.
wrong, and now I'm gonna
We're
get fucking
fake
picked
fans.
on, man.
We're fake fans, bro.
Yeah, we even did a freaking episode on Star Wars. What are we gonna do? Oh my god.
Quentin's dad's gonna track me down and fucking beat me up because I got Star Wars facts wrong.
Is mid podcast, Tom just breaks in and just
Fucking
starts beating the shit out
Kicks
of
him, you
you.
can see in the background of my fucking webcam, you're gonna see him kick down the door. He just knows somehow that I got a Star Wars fact wrong.
He can sense it in the air. Just comes in, just fist going.
So yeah, I mean, we'll. I'm sure me and John
I
at
don't
least will
know.
see this film, and then
I will.
I don't
Give our
want
thoughts.
to.
I feel like at this point,
to, I'll see it, but
I
don't
feel
wanna pay
like
for
at
it, but if it's
this
on Disney
point in
Plus or
time,
something.
yeah,
I've
Oh,
talked,
no, it's
I've
gonna
talked
be
so
on
much
these
shit on the
theaters.
first one
yeah,
that I'm gonna have to see the second one.
Yeah, that's fair enough. You know, yeah, it's like
you're gonna have to see all 6 of them. If they even
Well,
come
there's
out in
another
real
one
time
Deadpool
planned
somehow.
too,
out.
right? Because then
I'm not
they
gonna-
announced 2 and 3 at the same
Avatar
time.
is
Fucking
going to
6 of them
outlive
coming
me.
out, man.
Oh, did they
James
announce
Cameron's gonna
one?
find. James Cameron's gonna go so deep in the ocean that he finds the secret to eternal life in some like ancient lobster. And like,
I just feel like this movie is a way for him to showcase his documentary footage that he never used.
could very well be because it's all ocean based, and he
And
does
that's
have a
all his
hard on for
documentaries have.
oceans.
Yeah. He was just like, man, I have all this B-roll from my documentaries. We could make a movie. Avatar did pretty good. Just a thought. I don't know. I'll probably watch it alone though, because or I'll watch it.
Vin
with, like,
Diesel's
Tim
in
or
this. I'm
something.
sorry. I scrolled down
Oh,
a little
God.
bit, and Vin Diesel's in this movie as an unknown
Please
role.
don't.
Yeah,
Please
see, the
don't.
thing is, though, John actually wants to watch it by himself because he doesn't want people to be around when he's secretly enjoying it. That is his deepest, darkest secret. He's actually the biggest Avatar fan in the world.
He's afraid he's going to see a scene that he actually is like, oh, that's pretty cool, and then someone will be around to hear him say that, and it's just over. His career's over. Even his career that's not online and based on public opinion, over.
We're just gonna be like sitting there with him in the room with like, just like my phone like in my breast pocket, just pointing at him, waiting for him to slip up and say something good about Avatar 2. It'll be the end. Do you think anybody's actually going to enjoy the movie though?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
your
Was
Chet
that-
Hankses.
If maybe this movie will turn my opinion around. Maybe this
I
movie
don't-
is going to be the movie that's like, oh wow, never mind. I love James Cameron.
I love
He's
everything.
not totally overrated.
But like, I'm just so confused. Like, how long has it been since the last one? Like over 10 years, right?
I think so.
Let me see.
Does he expect us to remember things from the first one?
Uh-huh.
Or are we going
Well,
to have to
yeah,
rewatch
he's gonna-
it? To,
It's the same
what he's-
characters.
What he's gonna do? This is mark my fucking words. What he's gonna end up doing is he's gonna re-release the goddamn Avatar movie again a couple months before this movie comes, and then everyone's gonna go see it. It's gonna jump up the box office, and then Avatar 2 is gonna come out, and he's gonna be like, he's gonna be expecting it to hit like number 1 or number 2 so that he can have the number 1 and number 2 box office slots. And I know we don't have a big audience, but if you're out there, wait until it comes out on DVD and stream it or something, because I don't want this to be a number 1 box office.
Also, it comes
I,
out December 6th. They're really targeting that fucking Christmas audience because it comes out December 16th this
Yes.
year.
Yep.
Also, if it doesn't do well, they still have the excuse of, well, COVID. Even though, like, COVID's completely manageable at this point.
Yeah. Well, we're out of the pandemic status, right?
Our state is, at
US.
least.
I thought the U.S. as a whole was.
oh,
I think we had a little bit of a rise last week. I think it's not going back down again, though.
I've been like locked up for like the past couple weeks just doing school stuff. So like, I haven't
Quentin's
really
been in the
following
siege, the
anything.
JavaScript caves.
Yeah, I've been in the fucking Java mines, dog.
The Java mines.
I hate Java. SQL's okay.
SQL's
When
great.
you mix them
Well,
together-
it's not great, but Java's
Stinky.
horrible. I hated it. Why do you need to do like print dot fucking? How do you do print screen? It's like print.
It's
like print dot dl dot.
System.out.println
Yeah.
parentheses, and then within the parentheses, you also need double quotes or
Yeah,
single
you put
quotes, I guess.
put your string, and it's like, or you either do your string or then you put whatever you need to print. But
Yeah, or like, yeah.
why do you have to make a
Pretty
system
sick.
call just for fucking that?
I don't know.
Just make it.
I guess if
that's why-
you're using like a GUI though, it's like something completely different then too. It's like Java. It's like console dot. What is it? I forget.
console.log
Something like that.
maybe.
And then yeah, it gives you like the little
That's why I
pop-up message. I fucking hate Java. I don't know. I got 100% on this project and I can't even remember some of the basic bullshit.
what'd you do for it?
I just had to make like a Java application that looks like it was used in a hospital in the 80s.
How very specific.
Yeah, well, it was like an application for like patient information and then like general medical history, and then on the general medical history you have to have an automated interview. The
I already
you know
wrote that
about
for him.
data trees. Fuck data trees.
I've already written that for him. I know this is for your project, but like that was
Yeah.
literally my final project for that professor.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just does the same fucking final project every semester. I'm pretty sure
It's
he
the
did
same
everything.
project, but like I don't know how he fucking hasn't finished this thing.
Wait, what do you mean?
Okay, not like no. My final project, like my capstone project, was doing the same thing, but like in a mobile application of like writing an automated interview, having it collect information, and then having that information being fed into an algorithm that can detect congenital heart failure.
So that's just what I did, but an extra step.
Yes.
All right, so I'm pretty much set for my final.
Yeah,
capstone
basically.
project
Just
then.
make sure
Cool.
you get him as your thing and not some company.
Oh, that's a thing.
Yeah, well, you can get. I think we did.
That's gross.
There was one they did for the, not Lake County. What's the fucking county that Westfield's in? Whatever county, the sheriff's department. They had a project for them, and then there was.
Westfield.
Oh, gross. I wouldn't want to do that. Yeah.
And then mine, I got lucky enough where I didn't have to like do outside consultation. I just like stuff. The professor was like, "Do it for me," and I was like, "You got it."
Yeah, that's gross. College is stupid. I don't know. It's just fucking dumb. If any of our listeners are going to college, I'd say drop out, but don't actually do that. I did it once. I'm right back in it, so it's like, fuck me, you know?
I think at the end of the day, if what you do doesn't need a degree, or what you want to do doesn't get a degree, don't feel like you have to go. Also, if you don't know what you want to do, take a year off. No shame in that. I wish I would have taken a year off because I literally wasted a year because I switched majors and none of my credits.
My
transferred.
man thought he wanted to be an English major. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And I don't think I've read a full book since.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a total poser.
Jordan Peterson would be so disappointed in you.
Oh, you see.
I hate him.
My Jordan Peterson impression is just to make my voice really high and sound like I'm trying to sound smart.
I keep getting YouTube shorts of him, and I'm like, why? Why am I getting this? Ugh. The only reason I brought that up is because there was like specifically one short where the person interviewing him said something about like, I haven't read a book in this long, and then Jordan Peterson's like, well, if I knew that, I wouldn't have agreed to come here. I was like, shut the fuck
Wasn't
up,
he
Jordan
one of the
Peterson.
ones that was on Joe Rogan's podcast that got a lot
He's
of
been on
heat?
Joe Rogan a few times, yeah.
But one It was one of
He's-
his like recent ones that got like a lot of heat because of what he said about COVID and stuff, right?
Probably. I don't
I think it
know.
was one of
That's
those.
it's
He
completely
had some like
manufactured.
crazy ideals on
Yeah, he
how
has.
to treat it and stuff.
He at one point was only eating an all beef diet, nothing else, just beef. That's
What
it.
does he drink?
Breakfast, lunch, dinner,
Water.
beef. Probably. I don't remember what he said he had to drink. And like the thing, like I said, I get a lot of weird fucking Jordan Peterson clips. So I know way too much about this guy. I know all he eats is beef. Why the fuck would you only do that? And he said like the benefits were is like he lost like 50 pounds in like 7
all
or
you're
8
eating is
months.
protein. You're
right?
going into ketosis. Yes.
Yeah, but I'm like, I feel like that's like that's like not. And then like he's like, I had some autoimmune issues that seem to have cleared themselves up. I'm like, that's a lie. That's a lie. He
didn't.
said it made him stop snoring.
Oh, you know what?
What?
That reminds me of this.
Almost
Have
made me
you
fucking
guys
spit this
seen
tea out of my nose?
These these girls that were on The Doctors or whatever, that stupid TV show that's like the Four Doctors or whatever. It's like the daytime TV a bunch of old people watch, and they have these stupid diet ideas that'll make you lose a bunch of weight or whatever. These two girls that are sisters start an all raw meat diet. That's all they eat is raw
meat?
Raw meat.
That's a good way to like.
That's like some
get
Liver King
diseases.
shit.
Like that,
Liver
and they
King- are we talking about
claim
King
that
Cobra?
it claimed that it solved like a bunch of their like chronic illnesses and like dietary issues.
Yeah, by giving you more chronic illnesses and dietary issues, they
Your
canceled out the
gutworms
old
just
ones.
your gutworms just ate your diseases.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see.
That's
Yeah.
fucking.
Sisters say meat only diet has made them healthy.
I don't think it meat only or raw meat only.
Well, it ended up being a lot of it was raw meat. I
It
think
ended
they
up being
did
that they
eat some
lied and didn't
cooked.
cook it.
No, because I remember watching it, like watching clips from it, because it was just fucking. I don't know.
They
I
were
watch
fucking
other stuff on
frauds.
YouTube. Everybody does. But they had like the little beef patties, like almost like beef tartare, and like smushed it, and then put a raw egg in it. But they didn't like cook it, like because beef tartare you would cook
Yeah.
with lemon and
I
stuff.
don't think you cook
like,
beef tartare, do you?
you cook it differently. Like it's still raw, but you cook it in like
You
a
use like lemon
bath,
juice to
I
like break
think.
down the you use it to break
Yeah.
down the muscle
Oh,
fiber.
okay. So it's like not cooking
Yeah.
it, but
It's like cooking,
doing-
but it's
it's
still raw.
But it's the
making
same
it,
way you
so-
marinate meat
Didn't
with
do
lemon
that.
with any kind of citrus. It breaks down the muscle fibers.
Yeah, but they didn't do that. They just like slammed it on it, unless they cut that part out of the clip. But they literally just like raw egg down the hatch. They were like eating like raw liver and stuff because like one of the questions from one of the people or one of the doctors was, "Does this not get expensive?" And they were like, "Well, yeah, but that's why we eat like liver and like gizzard meat and like all this like random like normally unwanted meats." I'm like, that sounds so disgusting to live that way.
Yeah, no, if you ever want like a good Instagram rabbit hole to go down, there's this dude called Liver King, and all he eats is raw meat. This is what he claims. If you bring a phone into his house, you gotta like put it in like a fucking Faraday cage because he thinks the radiation
Oh, I think I've
is
seen
bad
this
for you.
guy.
Mind, this dude is like actually like really fucking jacked, but I don't think he's natty by any means. Like I'm
No one that's
100% convinced he's juiced, but that's besides the point. But yeah, like he only eats like liver, like liver maple syrup is okay for some reason. I'm trying to think. It's
I'm
just
gonna
all
call it-
raw meats, right? That's all he eats. And
I'm
then
gonna call these two sisters out, and it's Ashley and Sarah Armstrong. and they are from Illinois, and we're very close to them, and I would love to have them on here to talk about their issue.
Have you guys seen the stuff about that fitness
This is
YouTuber who like
ridiculous.
got super into ayahuasca and had a mental break?
Yeah.
Oh, are you talking
Um,
about the fitness one?
Yeah.
I watched the Sunny
oh my
YouTube
God.
video about it today.
Yeah, that's
I
just
did
good.
a YouTube video on him.
Did you? I didn't
was
know. I'm
positive.
sorry, I didn't know that.
Yeah, thanks.
He's
dude.
like, that's a poppin' topic on YouTube. You try to
Because
push
didn't
that
he like
into
he
the
like
algorithm,
recently had some
dog.
stuff happen too?
Yeah,
Oh my
he's just
God,
trying to get
why
back
can
in
I
the
not
game.
remember his freaking name?
Oh,
He's
I'm
just like
almost
trying to get back into
positive I did.
YouTubing and stuff.
Connor
now,
Murphy.
I think.
Connor, yeah,
but now
Connor
he
Murphy,
seems
because
more like back on
he's
track, right?
well, he claims. Well, he
I
went to a
would
mental
say
hospital,
no.
and then he was claiming that all that like the mental break he had was like an acting reel.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
claimed it was all acting, and then he's really into this thing called. He invented this thing called Primasati Yoga, and I went over this in my video, but it's a pretty much like sex yoga.
Oh,
And
so
he's-
he's some tantric
He's trafficking.
bullshit.
He's really trying to traffic people to go to his OnlyFans, because what he does is hire like these hot OnlyFans girls. He does a YouTube video with them, and then they do a spicy video afterwards for his OnlyFans.
Mm.
And it's like this weird, like you should go watch it. It's insane. Like they do these weird breathing things and stuff. I mean, I feel like he's better than he was when he was having his mental breakdown. Like he's definitely like, I don't know. I'm less worried about him, and just he entertains me at this point.
All I know is the video I watched. There was like his friends were like he was taking like I don't know what the dose is, but he was taking some like doses of ayahuasca every 2 hours, and I was like, whoa, I'm sorry, what?
He was also a big fake natty too, where he was taking a shit ton
Yeah,
of
they talked about that.
weird SARMs and stuff like that, and I'm sure his hormones were all over the place. And that does not help when you are also putting drugs on top of that.
Yeah, for sure. No. Yeah, that dude just had a cocktail of like everything. Just human growth hormones. Just fucking trying to expand his muscles and his mind. Didn't work out well.
Yeah. There's
I
some weird
love
people
video.
in the fitness industry, man. Like one YouTuber that I like a lot, Philion, he goes over a lot of the fitness industry and just like the bullshit behind it. And he's really opened my eyes, and I feel like a lot of people's eyes, to like not being like, oh, this guy on Instagram, I want to look just like him. It's like, just because that person on Instagram says like, oh, like this is what I do and I get jacked. It's like, no, you're on drugs. You're on some kind of like, and at this point, my mentality, if you are in a professional sport or you are one of these Instagram fitness models, you're taking some kind of steroid, because that's your career. Like you pretty much have to do that to keep your body in shape
Yeah.
to make money.
All those pro gamers, Adderall.
Probably.
Not all of them, but that's definitely a thing that gets like a scandal. I feel like every couple years,
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
a
It's
different
just-
game, somebody gets accused of taking Adderall. It's just fucking like,
Was there a Smash controversy recently? I feel like I saw something, but maybe I was just
the ones that I can remember off the top of my head. I know there was a really big one for Call of Duty. I remember there was some Super Smash Brothers Melee drama where people were getting accused of it, and maybe there was like a League of Legends thing that happened.
oh, that could
Kind of
very well be.
funny. It's kind of funny that Adderall can be a performance enhancing drug now.
Yeah. Well, no, that's the thing. It has been for a while. Like,
I mean,
in high school, you could use it. Like high school track runners would do it because it like expands your like blood vessels or something, so you can get like more oxygen and shit.
Oh.
So it like helps you run. Is what one of my like cousins explained to me.
I guess for sports,
yeah.
The only reason I would think that sports it would be a negative thing is that it makes you not really have an appetite. And in sports that's a big thing. Because a lot of people will end up taking in
but
the
it's
fitness industry take stuff to be able to eat more.
Yeah, but like dog, like just
You know
But
what
I
you
guess
could
runners
do
need
to
it's
help us
not
eat more?
having an appetite is fine because it also just like supplies you with that like energy to just keep going. You could fucking you don't gotta eat.
That's
It's
true.
fine. You're
And I guess
microdosing meth, dog. Who gives a shit?
That's a fair point.
But
Who
you know
needs
what?
food?
But no, you the viewer could do to help us eat more. You can go to the description of this video / this podcast and click on our Patreon, or just
That was a
like and
great
favorite this YouTube video, or give us a thumbs up on your podcast app of choice. You know, those kind of things. We're growing boys, so you know.
I want to quit my job so that I could do this full time. I love my job. I want to throw that out there. But I also want to quit my
I
job.
want to
so
stop
I can do this, 'cause
saving lives.
I want to stop saving lives and talk about insane things.
Same. I just want to. I went on a rant in a group chat one day, and I was like, "Man, I want to live that New York author lifestyle where I live in a basement, shitty $500 a month basement apartment, and just smoke cigarettes and write novels that aren't going to go anywhere." And then I said some things about the end of my fictional life that I can't repeat on YouTube. So
He'll get flagged so fast.
Commit Sudoku.
yeah, it involved hiring some workers and then committing Sudoku.
It's a
I
fun
rock with
game,
it.
though.
It was just all fiction. It's not going to happen. So
I guess on that note, we
I
call
guess
it a
with that-
night, right?
With that Patreon transition, that smooth one, we call it a night. I guess.
absolutely. All of our socials are either in the description or in the main episode. Watch the whole thing to find those.
Yeah, we don't really like to say them in this one. We already said them once.
Yeah.
Why repeat ourselves?
And they're in the description of the video, so go look down there, I'm sure.
Yeah, that too.
All right. I don't know where I'm looking at my
Love you,
computer.
bye.
Goodbye.